Okay, Shakti Shiva Tarot, what's up? Here for another read. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. So, what's going on with the energies at the moment? I hope you guys are well and hanging in there. Hot summer at least in Florida, where I'm at. Where are you guys from? Drop it down in the comments. Let me know where you guys are from. We've got Libra and Balance. I know there's some Libras out there. So balance is being restored. If you have been feeling like there was an injustice in your life, justice will be served. Fifth house, passion. I love that. So this is balance in love and in passion. Maybe you're getting into your passions. Maybe you're feeling the urge to get more creative, to paint, to dance, to act on something creative. We have Aries again. This one came out in the last read as well. So maybe something started for you in Aries season. So we have 1, 7, and 43 on the table, and 4 and 3 breaks down to a 7. So we have 177, 77. Maybe some of you are Cancers in July, 7-7, or Capricorns, 1-7 or 7-1. All right. Wow. Like I'm psychic or something. Capricorn. 10, another one, achieve. So I love that there's like two very dominant energies on the table. It doesn't have to be your sign. And like I said, it could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or Mars if you're masculine, divine masculine. But this is just some very dominant, independent energies. Capricorns and Aries are very independent energies. And maybe this is about being more balanced with work and play. So allowing yourself to play and not be so serious. But passions, like getting into your creative passions. I'm sorry, swag. That one hit swag. We have Mars Force, which is the Emperor, the divine masculine of the deck. We've got Earth element, stability, so more extra Capricorn, but Virgo and Taurus as well. We've got North Node, life's purpose. So yeah, there is a sense of creating a stability in direction with your life purpose, and your life purpose is definitely in connection with your passion. Creating balance with work and life's passions. We have Saturn, truth, which Saturn is a very karmic energy. Saturn is trying to bring this truth maybe to the table, what your passions are, what you should be, where you should be creating and balance and achieving and putting action towards. I feel like spirit is guiding towards putting more action and achieving your passions, creating balance. Wow, double Libra on the table. I just said creating balance and it says I balance. So heavy, and Libra is the sign of relationships. So creating balance in your relationships, in your life. I feel like there's a truth about your life's purpose and how it's connected to your passions, and how this is going to bring stability in your life. And it could be directly connected with a masculine energy in your life as well. So we have 38, we have 6, 41, and 19. I just, like to say the numbers out loud in case, 38 breaks down to 11. So now we have 11 on the table. We have the Cub and the Devil. Interesting, such opposite energies. It's almost like the Devil is the mask and the Cub is like the energy within, right? So this could be a person. We've got Turkey at the bottom of the deck, grateful energy. So I feel like maybe there's somebody in your life that likes to wear a mask that kind of stirs up the pot. But it's for a good cause, because this person causes you maybe to step into your power. And so although they might, poke the bear, I've talked about this before, or stir the pot. What's up, Chili? It's for a good cause. They're bringing something out of you, maybe something that was dormant. Maybe they're awakening something in you that was lying dormant. It could be your power, right? Your voice. And maybe this is your energy, right? You're like the cub, the very gentle teddy bear like energy. But I also feel like this could be someone where the mask that they wear is that they're this kind of like devilish trickster energy, but like their soul is this big old cub, very tender hearted and like almost childlike is what I feel. What's up, Chili? What's up, Chili? He'll stand there, but he don't like to be in my lap for too long. All right. Let's get some clarification. So we have Capricorn, Aries, Libra, double time, Capricorn, double time. And you know, Saturn is actually the ruler of Capricorn as well. So heavy Capricorn, but just structure. I feel like Spirit is trying to create structure. Yeah, Taurus, heavy Taurus on the table. We have the Hierophant. Oh yeah, you see, I feel like your soul is calling out to be more in your divine energy, in this divine mission. Your soul is calling out to be of service. Like I said, life's purpose, North Node, okay? Your soul's calling out for your life's purpose and to get in touch with your life's purpose. And I feel like that is directly connected to your truth and of what your passions are. Like, follow the truth of what ignites you within your passions, your heart's desires. That's where your life's purpose is. And I feel like for some of you that have been dealing with, like I said, this more devilish energy, this could be somebody battling with addiction, somebody battling with this. You know, this is sometimes my player card, and it coming out in this dynamic, it almost seems like this person, this player energy is kind of getting tired of the game, tired of playing the game, tired of, you know, rejecting people, being rejected. I don't know. You know, if you've ever been promiscuous, you know that it gets kind of boring after a while, you know, just running away from yourself and filling up time with empty people. It's just soulless. And I feel like this is someone who is tired of that, of being in those energies and those vibrations and those player energies. It's like it's not fulfilling this person anymore, right? Where once this addiction, this devilish energy, this in and out, like player behavior may have fed their ego. I feel like on a soul level, they are the cub, and their cub is asking for more passion, more nourishment, more stability, more truth. And if they were out rejecting people, being rejected in this betrayal energy of the player, that is not satisfying this person's soul anymore. Maybe I'm speaking to you. It's not satisfying the soul anymore. And so this is where the Death card comes in and asks for transformation of that old dynamic, ego death, dying that old dynamic that is no longer serving your highest purpose, and closing that out and asking, where is my truth? What am I passionate about? Where can I create balance in my life? What is my true heart's desire? Trying to create stability in your life, achieving the goals that like I said, that make your heart light up on fire. What is that? Okay, I'm going to take the ones that went up right because a lot came out. So we've got the chosen one, fast track to ascension. You better believe that this person that is igniting this passion within you, or this project or this job or whatever this is, I feel like it has to do with a relationship, obviously, because that's what we're all about here, is igniting your passion. This is your divine counterpart that is here to fast track you to ascension. You guys chose each other to be each other's life's purpose, to accelerate and evolve your soul. Look at this, harmonize, 9-9. So we have 1-1, we have 11-11, 11-11, compassion. Harmonize and compassion, high heart opening, and let your light shine. Look at these beautiful cards. Let your light shine. Keep shining your light. The worst thing you can do in this world of spiritual warfare is allow anyone or anything to dim your light and to take your life force. There's literally, that is the spiritual warfare. It's for your consciousness and your life force. How do we do that? By not letting you follow your passions, right? You came here to live your passions. God, creator, divine creator, whatever you want to call it, we are here, spiritual beings in these human skin suits, experiencing a human life for what? So that we can remember our true power. So that we can remember the true oneness of who we are. As long as I have you distracted on survival, on, stuck in all, like what you're wearing, what you're driving, how you're going to pay your bills, and keeping you on that bandwagon, then I distract you from your true passions, because you're going to work your ass off to fulfill your luxurious needs, your material needs, right? Taurus, that's House of Taurus. So you're going to do that to fulfill those needs, but at the end of the day, your soul also has needs. Your soul's needs are more important than those material needs, in fact. And so that's what your soul is screaming out right now, is to connect with me, your soul, because we have work to do together. And it's not in that department of where you fear and lack how much money you're going to make in order to survive. No, that soul calling is the passion. And you're maybe well, I don't know what my passions are. Well, what were you passionate about when you were a child? Get in touch with your inner child. And this is where the work starts, inner child healing. And I feel like this person that lights up your split energy, there's somebody that lights up your life, but also probably potentially pokes at you. This is someone who your inner child feels safe and playful with, but guess what? The mind of the ego world, that's probably where you guys clash. When you come from the mind and not the heart, when you come from fear and not love, that splits the energy. And I feel like it causes inaction, it causes detachment, it causes pausing and all kinds of messed up energy. This is from your person. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I still haven't put it back in the original deck. But anyways, okay. Appreciate yourself, because your twin appreciates you. Kids, opinions, judgment. So something about heavy judgment here, and we saw justice on the table. So there is, if your person was judging you, just judging your lifestyle, judging who you are as a person, they're going through a judgment of sorts, and they're realizing that they hurt your feelings, and they are apologetic. They might even come in and apologize. Maybe they have to resolve some family issues. Maybe you're the family that they have to resolve the issues with. Maybe you guys have children together. Maybe you want to have children together. Maybe they have children in another marriage where they're kind of tied up, and they have to tie up some loose ends before they can actually give you their full attention, Whatever the case is they appreciate you, and they see you, and they see the blessings that you bring to their life. So practice appreciation, and yeah, I'm going to leave it there.